Coming up next on Impact, it's the TNA Knockouts in action. Angelina Love, knockout champ Gail Kim, and Velvet Sky headed to the Impact Zone. This is what we've all been waiting for. Final resolution, Sunday, January the 6th. Gail Kim, Awesome Kong for the knockout title.
Gail Kim, the first ever TNA Knockouts champion, one of the most gifted female athletes in professional wrestling. It has been 2 months since she won the gold, successfully defending her title against all comers. But she is being hunted. Awesome Kong, a predator seeking her prey, stalking the champion, waiting for her moment to strike, wanting nothing more than to end the reign of Gail Kim, destroying anyone who gets in her way. To Gail Kim and the women of the Knockouts division, be warned. Awesome Kong will not stop until she's the last woman standing.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following is a 6-woman tag team knockout match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Congo Square in New Orleans, Louisiana, Roxxi.
Well, the Voodoo Queen had a premonition that Feaster Fired wouldn't turn out well for VKM. BG and Kip James worked together to get the case, but after BG dodged the bullet of the pink slip, he's having second thoughts about keeping Kip as his partner for the TNA tag title shot in his future.
And the tag team partner, the Planet Tennessee, Miss Jackie Moore.
As Miss Jackie Moore heads to the ring, I keep thinking about Final Resolution, January 6th. Awesome Kong, Gail Kim, the rematch. But one thing about this match, with the way things have been going between these two, there will be a winner. Because on January 6th, that title match will be no disqualification.
Without question, it is the hottest topic among all the TNA knockouts. Final resolution on January 6th. Gail Kim to defend the knockout championship against Awesome Kong. As Don just mentioned, this time it's no disqualification. Will that be enough to stop Awesome Kong?
And their opponents first, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Angelina Love, and from the Big Apple, Velvet Sky.
Still to come tonight on Thursday Night Impact. Who will the tag team partner be for Booker T when he faces Robert Roode and Kurt Angle? Plus, what will the decision be for the phenomenal AJ Styles and Tomko? They've got to make up their mind tonight. Will they align themselves with Kurt Angle and the Angle Alliance, or will they return to the roots of the Christian Coalition and be in the corner of Christian Cage when Christian and Angle square off for the world's title on January 6th at Final Resolution? As Angelina Love and Velvet Sky make their way into the ring, it's time to introduce their partner, the Knockout Champ.
And their tag team partner from Tampa, Florida, she is the TNA Women's Knockout Champion, Gail Kim.
For months, we have seen this situation between Gail Kim and Awesome Kong heat up right here on Impact. But it was last week when we witnessed Gail Kim finally come unglued and take the steel chair to Awesome Kong.
I mean, at one point, we thought she was out of the match. She was taken out of the building by Awesome Kong. But she came back, and chair in hand, listen to that sound. Some of the most wicked chair shots that I've ever seen. And that just sums up the feelings between Awesome Kong and Gail Kim.
Well, this is a match, Don, that we've been asking for, that the fans, quite honestly, have been demanding. I mean, you've heard the chants, let them fight, turn them loose, and TNA management will do so on January 6th at Final Resolution. I think without question, this is going to be the toughest challenge that Gail Kim has had to date. And let's face it, Awesome Kong has the defeated Gail Kim in a non-title match.
Well, never has a women's division been talked about as much as this one has. And it's because of the likes of Awesome Kong, Gail Kim, ODB that you see in the ring, and all the rest of the TNA knockouts. But one thing about that no disqualification, it obviously favors Awesome Kong. It's the kind of match that she was built for. But we saw again the fire from Gail Kim, the resiliency. She knows that she can use the chair in a match like this, and she'll use anything and everything that's not nailed down to try to take out Awesome Kong.
We've been talking so much about our Final Resolution January pay-per-view event. We want to remind you that tickets are on sale now when TNA makes its debut in Greenville, South Carolina at the Bilo Center for Against All Odds. That's our February pay-per-view. All the details at our website, TNAWrestling.com. And ODB, catches Velvet Sky in midair. Angelina Love from behind with the dropkick.
As we see the teamwork between Sky and Love, I think about the decision that AJ Styles has got to make. I mean, this thing has gone on too far. He has to decide, am I going to be a part of the Angle Alliance, or am I going to be with Christian's coalition?
I mean, you know that AJ has to be torn with this decision. When he made the deal with Karen Angle, he was under the impression, naive as this might sound, that he could play for both teams, as the expression goes. That he could be aligned with Kurt Angle as well as Christian Cage. But when you take into account the king-sized egos that those two guys have, come on, AJ, that was impossible.
Well, and Tomko trying to give AJ Styles the revelation. Karen Angle was lying. And one thing else about Tomko, it seems that he's kind of at peace on his own. He's made a decision of some sort, Mike.
And we will find out that decision later tonight in this Thursday Night Impact broadcast, because Christian Cage has given both AJ Styles and Tomko that deadline.
And don't forget, later on, Booker T and a mystery partner will be facing Kurt Angle and Robert Roode in tag team action. And you know there's going to be a line of people that want to go out with Booker T.
Roxxi Laveau catches Angelina Love as she charges off the ropes, tosses her overhead, goes for the pin, leg hook, no, 2 count only.
So close right there for Roxxi Laveau, but look at her. She goes right back after Angelina Love to try to finish her off. Slings her into the turnbuckles. Oh, and just gives her a shot. Takes the air right out of her. And here she goes. Got her up.
Oh, and no, Angelina Love able to avoid being driven down to the mat, and instead comes back and answers with the big boot that just dropped Roxxi Laveau, the Voodoo Queen, right in her tracks.
Angelina Love has got to get a tag in here to Gail Kim. You've got to get the champion in action right now, but look at Roxxi Laveau. Not doing it. Whoa, bringing her back to the middle, but Angelina Love gets the kick to the side of the head.
And here comes the knockout champ, and with fire, Gail Kim clotheslines, then takes Jackie Moore down to the floor, takes ODB by the hair, drives her down to the canvas. Attention turned to Roxxi Laveau. Gail gonna quickly go up to the top rope.
Well, look at this.
Man.
Takes them both in one shot, Mike. What a combination move.
Jackie Moore, pride of Tennessee. Miss Jackie misses the clothesline, and Gail powers her down. Here's the cover. Here's the pin. Here's 2, broken up by ODB.
ODB just in time, but Gail Kim just showing why she's a champion. Just one great move after another. She has such a repertoire, and she can do so many things. If there is one person that has a chance against Awesome Kong in Final Resolution, it's Gail Kim.
Battle ensues out of the arena floor, and look out! Angelina Love from the lights hits the crossbody block. Took out 3 for the price of 1.
What a great move there by Angelina Love. She went after everybody, but now Roxxi Laveau, oh, look at that power.
Gonna try and pin the knockout champ. Gets 2, and oh, Gail Kim barely got that shoulder up before the 3 count.
Man, that was close. Man, sorry there, Mike. We were in sync. But I'll tell you what, Gail Kim, just by a split second. Roxxi Laveau can feel it here. She's going to try to finish her off. But Gail Kim showing strength of her own, and look at this. Oh, she hits it perfectly on Roxy. 1, 2, got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners, Angelina Love, Velvet Sky, and Gail Kim.
Impressive win as the TNA Knockout champ. Gail Kim captains this 3-knockout team, along with, yes, Velvet Sky and Angelina Love. And you know what her focus is now, defending the gold against Awesome Kong. No disqualification and Final Resolution. Now let's send it to Crystal with Jim Cornette and Matt Morgan in the TNA office.